Hey, what's going on, my divine feminines and divine masculines? All right, y'all. So I'm getting ready to do a twin flame reading, okay? And this twin flame reading is going to be called "They Did What." All right, so yeah, spirit may spill the tea. Now, look, if you're triggered by anything, face your mirror, not my comment section, okay? Because the whole purpose of this journey is about your soul's evolution. All right. Now, check this out. I'm in the kitchen. I'm frying chicken. All right, so if you hear some background noise, that's what it is. I'm going to try to reduce the noise when I edit the video. However, every twin is on a different stage of that journey. Make sure you use discernment, okay? If you ain't with it, simply skip it. It's that simple. All right, booze. Now, let's dive right on in. I'm doing a spread. It's about 6 different cards, okay? So bear with me. Now, thank you, Holy Spirit. So the first card is what they did. Spirit already talking like boop. Knight of Swords in the reverse. The second card, why they did it. The King of Swords in the upright position. The third card, how it made you feel. It's that mirror energy. Or what wound or truth this situation, actually triggered. Let's just put it that way, right? Or it activated within you. Two of Wands in an upright position. Card is stuck together. Do it again. I'm gonna just take the Two of Wands, okay? So how it made you feel. That's what I just did. All right. So the hidden truth. So what spirit sees that you can't right now. The truth. Ooh, Seven of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. Card number 5. What spirit wants you to do? Guidance on how to respond and not react. Okay. So we're thinking about emotional mastery. All right. Your boundaries, your self-worth, right? Your healing focus, right? Because that's what this journey is all about. Six of Pentacles in the reverse position. That sounds a whole lot like pull your energy back, right? But card number 6, the next move. So where this energy is headed next. The Justice card in the reverse position. All right, y'all. So, thank you, Holy Spirit. This is like, this could be a perfect pull. It's almost like it's telling a story, okay? Now, with the Knight of Swords coming out, right? It's in the reverse position. And it's like, what I heard was boop. That's what I heard. Boop. Okay. So it's like it's giving impulsive energy. It's almost like a spiritual spanking, like, ah. Like, don't do that, right? And that's what I'm getting. It's like somebody rushed in, right? And either rushed in or said something, right? Without even thinking it through. This is that quick, reckless energy, right? It could have been harsh words. It could have been a reckless decision or action or whatever, right? Now, with the Knight of Swords coming in the reverse, it can be that act now, think later type energy. And that's what I'm feeling. That's the vibe I'm pulling in, right? Where it's all logic, no emotional awareness or nothing. It's like giving confusion and chaos, okay? Like they were reacting instead of actually responding. And again, it's like they did it because with this King of Swords energy coming out, this is like, again, someone who's thinking in all logic, right? It's a lot of masculine energy. So this must be divine masculine up there on their best book, right? 414 on the timer, all right? This happened for a reason, again, because look, some truth needed to be revealed once again about your situation. Remember, we can't live in a false reality. We can't live in the illusions with our twin flame counterparts, right? And so the thing is like they did it because they were trying to regain control. Knight of Swords. Okay. Trying to make it seem like, hey, I'm the man. Okay. Wow. And so they may have thought they were being logical, right? Or they may have thought, they were being or they were doing what they thought was best, but it came off cold, it came off detached, okay? Because that's what the King of Sword does. The King of Sword is strategic, okay? They try to think of a strategy, right? They don't move from the heart. They move from the head, straight like that. So while you might have felt slighted, Spirit is showing me that this was them actually trying to manage something internally, okay? They were even maybe trying to avoid feeling vulnerable. It's like I just feel like, Divine Masculine could have been just trying to hold it together, like wearing this mask of control. Okay. But what it made you, well, how it made you feel or what it made you do was to make some plans. But that's what I see with the Two of Wands. I feel like this actually put a mirror in front of you. And it was one of those things like, are you going to plan from your power or from your pain? So this situation actually made you reevaluate your path. And it made you think, am I still waiting on this person? Okay. Or am I choosing myself and moving forward? And so with this Two of Wands energy is asking you to expand your vision, right? Don't let what they do make you feel small. And that's what it did. And that's what Spirit is always wanting you to be, 2 steps ahead, kind of, right? You always making a decision where you're choosing yourself and you're not waiting on them. Okay. And if Divine Masculine, you tuned in, that, hey, because a lot of Divine Masculines be really trying to control divine timing. It's not possible. This is why we have these moments. Okay. And so the hidden truth comes out with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. That's the perfect card, right? Because that's the truth-telling card right there. This is confession energy. So Spirit says they know what they did was out of alignment, right? The truth is coming to the surface, or it will soon. Okay. So with this reverse Seven of Swords energy, it means exposure, honesty, or guilt. So don't even trip. Whatever was hidden is about to be revealed in this situation anyway. So Spirit is telling you, like, this person is being convicted behind the scenes. Their mask is literally slipping. You don't fall out of alignment, right? So as Divine Feminine, you have to stay balanced energetically, okay? Even when your counterparts start to trip, right? Take nothing personal, because behind every trip, right? Or behind every trigger is a lesson. It's the mirror that you're supposed to face, Divine Feminine, so that you can continue to evolve, right? And every time you face that mirror, their mask slips. So with the Six of Pentacles reverse energy on what Spirit wants you to do, yeah, it's clear as day. Stop overgiving. Stop trying to balance what's already uneven, right? This is about you restoring energetic balance to yourself, right? Protecting your peace, setting your boundaries. And remember, right? Reciprocity is the currency of a divine union. If it's not being given, don't force it. Because again, the way that these connections work, it has to be through energy, frequency. If you're not on the same frequency, it's hit or miss, right? You have to maintain inner harmony and peace in the midst of chaos regardless, right? Because your alignment is key, period. We ain't supposed to let nobody throw us out off, right? Energetically, period, because it messes up the flow of what the divine has in store for us and even our own blessings and prayers, okay? And so what your next move is with the Justice in the reverse position is basically, I feel like there's still an imbalance, right? That's real. It's not really settled yet. There's still some unfinished karma that has to play out before things can realign, okay? But this isn't punishment. It is, of course, correction. Let's say that. So the Justice reverse means that the truth will come out, but it's going to require patience and accountability from both you and your divine counterpart, okay? So yeah, they did what they did, okay? But Spirit is showing you how to shift from reaction to revelation through this situation. And so the lesson here is about emotional mastery, all right? Choosing your peace over proving a point and letting divine justice handle what your heart doesn't need to fight for, okay? Remember that. It's always a plan. Just go with the flow.